Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Powerhouse. And they'll be facing the Artist. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division. And as you know, one punch can change everything. First up.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with yellow. Powerhouse! Fighting out of the blue corner from Croatia. Wearing the white trunks, trimmed with white. The Artist!
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup.
I want you to protect
Here we go.
yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Punch. This is a high-octane battle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax, relax. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get your jab back. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. All right? Go back out there and win this round.
And there's the bell to start round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That counter punch caught him clean. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook doesn't score. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. Come on, we've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You can't figure it out. Good work.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I'm happy. Good man. He did all that work in camp. You gotta get out now. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Just keep the tire fight. And now you've let him back in.
On to the 4th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two fighters are made for one another. Big swing and a miss with the hook. fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Tell him. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You let him back into the fight. Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick. Get your boxing back together and get back out there and win the round. Give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking it was smart. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change.
Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. We're at the halfway point of this round in both of these fights. Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the... And powerhouse has been dropped. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
You'd like to see more jabs. Down goes Powerhouse. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay in the conclusion.
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Get your mind back on the job and get back. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You stay focused now. And get your boxing back together. Listen.
There's the bell for round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook was off target. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Are we about to see a first-round knockout? He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't worry. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back. Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Box him back together. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. He's boxing. Be smart.
Round 7, here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here. And Powerhouse has been knocked down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.